welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another, come on let's say it together, Wake Up Wednesday! I think you can tell it's the end of the year, okay? Nobody has energy to be shouting like this. It is that time again in the week where it's Wake Up Wednesday, where I come to stir the pot, to trigger you, to make you feel some type of way, all with the hope that you will live at the level of excellence that I know you deserve to live. Now, one thing that I do have to say before we go on is that this will be, which I'm kind of sad to say, but it will be my final Wake Up Wednesday of the year. I know. As you guys can tell, you know, for the latter part of the year, I just say the latter part of the year, you know, I have been super consistent providing you guys with Wake Up Wednesdays every single week, making sure that you're getting your, you know, your fuel, you're getting pumped into as much as possible. But obviously next week is Christmas, and then the week after that I think is the new year. So I'm just spending the next couple of weeks just to kind of prepare myself, you know, for 2019, to really strategize, to really sit down, rethink things about my brand, about, you know, all parts of my social media brand, my YouTube channel, what kind of content I want to put out. And also I also want to make sure that I get out all the content that I really wanted to get out in 2018 out. So that means that I have to spend time editing, going through content, making sure that I get all of that stuff out. I also have a lot of content that I've sat on for a very long time, so I really want to try for the next couple of weeks to get them together, get them out, without having to necessarily think about filming and editing Wake Up Wednesdays as well, because it does take a bit of time to do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna spend the next couple of weeks just to get myself together so that I can come back in the new year stronger, going harder for you guys, making sure that we're really propelling. I feel like, you know, it's time for us to really zoom forward, to fly forward. So this is the final Wake Up Wednesday, but I promise you we're gonna do it some justice. So obviously it's coming up to the end of the year, which is really exciting, and it's often the time when people start thinking about, you know, their New Year's resolutions, their goals, about some of the things that they want to achieve in the new year, things that they want to do, targets they want to hit. People are creating what's it called, vision boards. That's it, vision boards. You know, come up with vision boards and making sure they're kind of, you know, starting to get into the mode of, okay, a new year's coming, we've got to get ourselves together. But I feel like a really important question that each and every one of us has to ask, something that I've been asking myself also, is who do I want to be? Who do you want to be in 2019? Now, the reason why I phrased it that way and didn't ask you, you know, oh, what are your goals for 2019, or what are some of the things that you want to achieve in 2019, is simply because I don't know if you've heard it before, but it's something along the lines of, you attract who you are, not what you want. And I don't know if that's the way the phrase goes, but I like the way that I phrased it. So if you use it, just know to tag me, because I came up with that. You attract who you are, not what you want. Sometimes we get so bogged down with, this is what I want, this is what I want in the new year, this is what I'm looking at, and you're so focused on the goals that you forget to work on the most important thing that is basically in between, you know, yourself and those goals, which is you. I really had to sit back and really just realize, you know, that I haven't reached some of the goals that I have wanted to reach in 2018 because I wasn't who I needed to be. I didn't, you know, really look within. I didn't work on myself in order for me to churn out some of the expectations that I had. So I'll give you an example. I said that in 2018, one of my goals was to become a size 10, that I was going to work really hard, I was going to exercise a lot, I was going to really watch what I was eating in order for me to go down one dress size. I'm currently a UK size 12, which is like a Europe size 42, I think it is, or whatever. But essentially I wanted to go down one dress size to really, you know, snatch myself together, to really tone up and to do all the things that I've said that I was always going to do. And guess what? That didn't happen. And it didn't happen because somebody else stopped me, or because, you know, somebody else told me, oh, I would never be able to do it. It didn't happen because I wasn't who I needed to be. I hadn't disciplined myself enough, I hadn't trained myself enough, I hadn't done all the things necessary to train and discipline my mind, my body, myself, in order for me to stay consistent going to the gym or exercising or eating well. I hadn't become who I needed to be in order to hit my goals. And oftentimes that's the problem. We set certain expectations, we set certain goals, we set certain things that we want to do, but we don't work on who we are. You know, a lot of people say that before you can get somewhere, it has to start with your mind first. You have to change your thinking, you have to readjust your brain in order for you to get to that place. So you might say to yourself, I want to start a business, which is an amazing goal to have. I think it's such a great goal and it can definitely happen. But if you haven't worked on yourself first, you, number one, may never ever start that business, or number two, you may start that business and you just don't know how to handle it, or you just don't know how to navigate that business or that company or whatever it is, simply because you haven't worked on you first. So I think it's really, really important that you sit down and you take some time to really think about who you want to be in 2019. Do you want to be more disciplined? Do you want to be that person that's more loving? Do you want to be that person that's more kind? Do you want to be that person that doesn't spend so much time feeling sorry for themselves, but rather that gets up, dusts themselves off and continues fighting? Do you want to be that person that's resilient, that's strong, that's hardworking? Do you want to be that person that goes against all the odds? Someone put you in a certain box, people told you couldn't do something, people have told you your whole entire life that you weren't good enough, you weren't this, you weren't that, you could never start your own business, you could never be a makeup artist, you can never be an actor, a dancer, a drummer, whatever it is. And that person that says, do you know what, I am gonna be those things because I've told myself, I've made sure that in my mind I've pictured and I've envisioned those things, and I've said I am gonna go out and I'm gonna get it. And then you've put in the work, and then you said, all right, cool, I want to go and I don't know, become a drummer. So what do I need to do? Maybe I need to take up classes, maybe I need to watch YouTube videos. And so what type of person are you going to be? It's all well and good saying, okay, I'm going to do all of those things, but how are you then going to act? You might say to yourself, okay, every single day I'm going to watch 1 hour's worth of YouTube videos where, you know, people are showing how to drum. YouTube literally can teach you anything and everything. So you might say to yourself, okay, cool, I really want to do this, but what type of person are you going to be? Are you going to be the type of person that just sits back and says, okay, this is what I really want, but does nothing about it? Or are you going to be the type of person that says, okay, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to do to make sure I get there. This is how I'm going to act upon my desires. This is how I'm going to act upon the things that I want. What type of person are you going to be in 2019? You've heard me say in multiple different videos, like, you know, there's no point just sitting there wanting something when you're not willing to put in the work. There's no point working on your discipline. There's no point not going out there and really chasing those goals and, you know, picking up the right mentors and getting the right people around you, surrounding yourself with the right people. There's no point saying that you want certain things if you're not gonna act. One thing about me is that I do not have time. Oh my goodness, especially for people who maybe have asked me for advice and have come to me, you know, saying to me, okay, cool, Nissy, this is what's going on, this is what's going on in my life, you know, this and this and this, but they don't want to change anything. People like that, I can genuinely say, aggravate my soul. That is why I can sit here every time I've sat and kind of, you know, said something about my weight or kind of been like, oh, I'm not very happy about this, about that, which is not, it doesn't really happen often. It happens here and there where I talk about, you know, my weight and how, like, you know, certain things that I want to change, etc. But one thing I always say is that at the end of the day, I know that I'm the only problem. I may be saying it out just to express myself, but I know that there's no point me complaining 24/7 every single day, crying about something that I know that I can change if I worked on it. So the same expectations and the same standards that I have for myself is the same expectations and standards that I have for you and for other people. Don't be that person, please. 2019, we're not playing any games, we're not holding back, we're not stopping ourselves, because that's exactly what you're essentially doing. Stopping yourself from reaching the level of greatness that you deserve because you are deciding that you're not going to act upon the things that you desire. 2019, we're stepping in power, we're stepping in faith, we're gonna step out of the boxes that people have tried to put around us. We're gonna make sure we go out and we do. No point just dreaming, no point just envisioning. Just like, for example, you might have a vision board. Yes, fantastic, create a vision board. I even wanted to have a vision board party. I wanted to organize like a little vision board party where a few people come together and we sit down and we just chit chat and we make vision boards, etc. Because I've actually never made one. I've always like had like lists and goals. Every single year I have my list and my goals, etc. But I've never ever made an actual, you know, full-blown vision board. But there's no point having your vision board if you're not going to put some of those things into action. A lot of people do talk about manifesting things, thinking it, which is exactly what I was saying at the beginning. You know, who do you want to be? Are you going to be the type of person that thinks positive things? Are you going to be the type of person that really conditions and disciplines your mind in order for you to get that momentum and to do the things that you need to do? 100%. Your mind and your brain and the way that it's set up definitely plays a large part, but you also have to be the person that acts. You have to be the person that goes out of their way to work. You have to be the person that goes to the networking events, that goes to meet other people, that writes an email or a letter to the CEO or the you know, the director of that business or that brand or that company in order to put yourself forward. If you don't do those things, what do you expect to happen? Nothing is just going to fall out of heaven and just be like, boom, there you go, you've got every single thing that you desired. You have to work. So 2019, no excuses, no games, no sitting back and watching while other people are flying past you, no you know, stopping yourself from being great, no questioning yourself, which of course it will happen on occasion, but you need to be able to snap yourself out of it and say, girl or boy, you better get yourself together. You are not about to do this to yourself, because the only harm that is doing, the only person that is doing harm to is you. So you need to make sure that you sort yourself out in your mind and you start to restructure your thinking. And whether that means sitting in front of a mirror every single day, I've said it in videos before and I'll say it again, telling yourself in the mirror, you are absolutely fantastic, you are amazing, you are phenomenal, you are wonderful, you are great, you are made for so much more, you are more than a conqueror, you are already victorious, you are the head and not the tail, boo-boo. Whatever it is that you need to do, you need to be preparing yourself for 2019. I feel a great shift happening in 2019. 2019 will be your best year yet. 2019, you are going to be abundant. 2019, you're going to be great. 2019 is the year that every expectation that you have for yourself is going to become reality. 2019 is the year where every single thing that you have dreamed and envisioned is going to manifest into reality for you. 2019 is where you take every single goal and you attack it with full force. 2019 is going to be the year where no one can hold you back. 2019 is going to be the year where you fulfill every single dream that you've had. 2019 is going to be the year where you grab life by the neck and you say, I demand more. 2019 is going to be the year where you say, I am the head and not the tail. 2019 is going to be the year where you command more for yourself, for your family, and for your children. 2019 is the year that you're going to look at your bank account and say, damn, I've made way more money than I made last year. 2019 is going to be the year that you're going to unlock your own potential. 2019 is going to be the year that people come to you with opportunities. 2019 is going to be the year where people come to you looking for favor from you, where they need you in order for something else to function. 2019 is going to be that year where you're going to damn well not sit on your backside waiting for somebody else to give you an opportunity. You're going to stand up and you're going to make things happen for your damn self. 2019 is about to be that year, but guess what? None of those things will happen if you don't get up and you don't make it happen. So my friend, I want you to dust yourself off. 2018, yes, it was hard. 2018, yes, it was difficult. 2018, yes, people lied to you, they backstabbed you, they cheated you, they did whatever it is to you. But guess what? 2019 is a brand new year. So you better dust yourself off, break yourself open, and you better say, it is time for me to fly. It's time for me to get up. It's time for me to pack my bags, and it's time for me to go out there and get everything that I deserve. 2019 is about to be that year. And you can turn around to people and say, 2019, if you're going to try and stop me, trust me, I am not the one. You're not stopping me, because I know where I'm going. I know what I'm about to achieve. I know what I want for myself. I know how great I am about to be. I know what I'm about to step into. I know that I'm about to take over. You see this girl right here? No one's going to outwork me in 2019. No one is going to do more than me in 2019. I'm going to do the absolute most. I'm going to make sure I go out there and I shine my light bright so that other people can shine theirs. 2019, I'm going to make sure I go out there and I wage war and everything that tried to stop me, where the devil tried to lie over my life, where the devil tried to put me down, where the devil tried to say, do you know what, you can't and you won't. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to say, do you know what, devil, try me, because we're not playing games. 2019 is about to be a whole different year, and I want you to look back at this video every time you feel down, every time you feel like you're losing, every time you feel like you're being punished, every time you feel like you cannot carry on. I want you to go back and to watch this very video, and I want you to speak this over yourself. Every single thing that I'm saying in this video, you pause and you repeat it over yourself. You say, I am not the one. Everything that tried to stop me, everything that tried to break me, everything that tried to make me miserable, everything that tried to limit me and to limit the greatness that I know that God has put inside of me, 2019, we are having none of that. We are waging war, we are standing up, we're preparing, we're putting on our armor, and we're saying, do you know what, we're out for a battle. 2019, come for this girl. 2019, come for this army, because we're coming for you. We are not playing no games in 2019. I feel like I'm preaching right now. 2019 is about to be that year. Guys, let me just tell you right now, I I have so much inside of me that I have to give. I have so much inside of me, so many ideas, so many things that I know needs to come out, and I am sick and tired of limiting myself, because I feel like I could have moved on so much more if I just stayed consistent, if I just, you know, was properly disciplined, if I made sure that I focused, if I made sure that I really pushed myself. In all honesty, I don't feel like I've pushed myself yet. I don't think I've even given 2% yet. So 2019, it's time to lock and load, and it's time for us to go 100%, 110%. That doesn't really exist, but 110%. We need to go in, we need to go hard, or we need to go home. You know, I really do feel like 2019, things are about to break open. People are about to get breakthrough. People are about to get new revelations. People are about to step into whole new paradigms. I truly do believe it, and I really do hope that you can believe it for yourself. So we are not playing any games in 2019. If I was you, I would start speaking life over yourself. I would start speaking great things over yourself, and I'll start planning, strategizing, sitting down, really thinking about the things that you want to do and what you want to achieve in 2019. Woo, guys, I did not come to play today. 2019 is about to be a phenomenal year, and I'm so excited to be sharing it with you. Like I said, this is the final Wake Up Wednesday of the year. I really do hope that you've enjoyed my Wake Up Wednesdays, and I certainly do hope that you've enjoyed them, especially when I finally got myself together and started being super consistent with them. I'm super proud, but 2019, we're gonna go even harder. I'm gonna make sure that I stay on top of it, that you guys, you know, really see change as well, you know, because it's all well and good me saying all of these things, but I want you guys to see change in my life and the things that is, you know, the things that I'm doing as well. So yeah, we're not here to play. We are gonna go into 2019 strong and amazing, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna get every single thing that we deserve in 2019. So I really do hope that you have an amazing Christmas. Vlogmas is continuing, so you will see, you know, my Vlogmas, you see my Christmas, etc. I will be putting out other content, as I've mentioned before, loads of pieces and videos that I should have filmed a very long time ago, or that I should have had out a very long time ago. So stay tuned on my channel. I'm going to be pumping out content right up until the end of the year, and then I may give myself probably just a week or so, the beginning of Christmas, the beginning of the new year, a week or two, just to kind of readjust and to get myself together. If I don't do it at the end of the year, then I'll give it, you know, make sure I do it in the new year, just because I really need to think about how I'm going to take my brand to the next level, how I'm going to just take myself to the next level. I feel like it's time. So yeah, just bear with me. I love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for the support. Your support is incredible. I'm really excited as well, because today is my how can I forget, my power class. So my power class, aka my master class that I'm doing, and today we're focusing on confidence, and I feel like it's the perfect way to end the year. Just the way that I've been feeling, and the way God's like working in me, and the things that he's telling me, and the way even that this video happened, I know that it's about to be amazing. And thank you to every single person who booked their place, who got a ticket to come tonight. The power classes will be every single month from January all the way up to December of next year. We may have a break maybe in between, but there will be a power class every single month. So do not worry if you weren't able to come to tonight's one. Don't worry, there will be one for you to come to next month and the month after that as well. So just keep, you know, an eye out on all of my social media, because that's where I post out all the details. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've been rambling for ages and ages and ages. I actually need to shut up and I need to get on with my day, because there's things that I need to go and pick up. But I love and appreciate you guys always. I'm just excited. 2019 is about to be that year, guys. I'll see you guys in the new year. Stay beautiful.